Dear my friend, one of my most important comfort characters, you are very special to me. For the past 2 years, ever since we have reunited, I am so happy you have welcomed me back into your life with open arms. You're smart, courageous, kind, sweet, and you influence people, including me, with your wisdom. You are one of the people I look up to. Your life and your reality is the one I have always desired to have. Yes, pun intended. You have it all: good marriage, good family, great job where you make a difference in people's lives, and great friends. I am so thankful whenever I get to see you, even if it's just for a few minutes. I know 8 years ago, back when I was in 7th grade, you didn't really get to know me that well. I was always the quiet kid, and after the school year ended, I pretty much disappeared for years. After that, I experienced years of hell. With family, never had any true friends, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was just so lost. Everything I tried to be just wouldn't settle in. I would go through each day, just basically getting belittled by people and my peers, and they would constantly kick me when I was down and never did anything to try and bring me up. Everyone thought I would amount to nothing, and all of this continued throughout when I was 13, all the way up until I was 19. I'm 21 now, but even so, I still have scars from all the stuff I went through during my teenage years. I guess I'm still kind of scared. I was often bullied by kids in school and was surrounded by people who took advantage of an impressionable me and gullible me at the time because I never had true friends and I only had toxic ones in high school. And after high school was over, I had young adult friends and just young adults in general that bullied me. So when I was in school, I had kids picking on me, but now as an adult, I have adult picking on me. Some of those same people I went to high school with are the students that go to the same college at your new job. However, you've taught me how to put my differences aside. I'm a very flawed young man and I hold a lot of grudges. I may despise those people with a passion, but that's me and them. You and them, me and you, that's a whole different story. The thing no one can take away from me is how you've given my life a true purpose. One day in 2023, I was just thinking about people who reminded me of much simpler times from middle school. And guess who came to mind? It was you. I kept telling myself I miss her inside my head and decided to reach out one day. Ever since I reached out, that's when we've kept in contact ever since. I know you're a very busy person, but you never have to owe me anything. I'm thankful you can talk to me whenever you can, and I'm grateful for the times I get to see you. Sure, the runtime for the ads about the next life are never that long, but I'm still thankful I get to see the previews. You'll see what I mean by that in a second. But my audience, which are basically my own versions of students as well, already understand the intent of that message. It's just crazy that during the same year we reunited, shortly after, I found shifting. When I came and visited you around September of that year, a few days later, I actually started this YouTube channel. Throughout its entirety, I have helped people find their purpose in life. People like me and my audience were not born with advantages most other people had, so we have to take matters into our own hands. We script the life we want, and we try to shift to that alternate reality where things are better for us. In our script, we write down our desired place we want to live in, our appearance, and of course, our comfort characters, which basically are our family and friends. On every single script I've had, guess who made it in every single one? You. Except now, I know for sure that my current destination is the one I'm meant to go to and spend the rest of my life living in with eternal happiness. You're literally the symbol of great times in life, both here and the next one. Except in the next one, or should I say ones? The next ones. You've taught me that two things can coexist, and it doesn't just have to be one thing over the other. You're still teaching me, even when you're not my teacher anymore. For this reality, at least. You reminded me that I can shift back to my youth while having a good adulthood. In my waiting room, which is a reality I'm shifting to before going to my desired reality, you'll be a big part of my life too, as a young adult. I plan on staying in my waiting room forever and make that become my new CR. But I'm also gonna shift to other realities. In my desired reality, I'm going back in time 8 years ago when I was 12. This was the time period when you had me as a student in 7th grade. I will experience a better school year this time and relive the good experiences, like the first day of school and homecoming. You and I will also be having good conversations in the morning before the bell rings for class, and I will have your class in my first period, just like I did back then. I will also have the same OG friends in your class, aka your former students. The only difference is, after 7th grade is over, we won't lose contact. You will have influenced me throughout the rest of my youth, which kept me on the right path. And as an adult, I'll be part of many of your adventures. Here's one word about my youth and adulthood that describes everything I've just said about it, and that word is coexist. All thanks to reality shifting. Sorry I'm not the God loving and courageous person you always thought I was or think I am. This world only hurt me when I tried to be that person, but the next lives will definitely be better. I can't wait to see you there. Screw a whole new chapter. With us. This is a whole new book. There was so much other stuff I wanted to add to this video script, like who I'm dating in my next life, or specific storylines we will experience there, but due to the CR, which stands for current reality, circumstances, I can't. Darn. The world really is censoring me, just like how it censored my whole life from nice things. My life is just a show on the bad program, but I'm getting a new one, and it will just be like having my life be promoted to Netflix or Disney Plus. It will be on the completely ad-free plan, and I get the full experience. And cut.